Shalom Yasharala. Before you go into this lesson, we give all honor, all glory, and all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. We give double honor to the apostles and prophets and elders of James Camp, Bethan's Great Millstone, for the bring forth 100% truth that have been currently edified under. Shalom to the elect, the tabernacle of David, and I am Brother Tazaria coming through this lesson. Now let's start again with the base precept that we always start with concerning these lessons dealing with herb health and herb talk, because of certain situation that's happening today. We have many viruses taking place, especially with the youths. So to the ones that are of age and the ones that need to get themselves in order, this would be a crucial lesson for you, because I'm being honest with you, what's coming, what's happening right now is in the atmosphere already. We have seen signs time and time again of chemtrails being released, and yet again after that same incident, now we're having children in the hospitals with chest infections, breathing through tubes. One recently died, was unalived in the medical facilities, as to where the parents came up on TikTok and began to speak out about the situation. There are many children that has undergoing the same symptoms, which reminds me of what they were doing back then for that same scenario to take place during 2019 to 2023. I don't want to say the name, but the virus, the major virus that took place back then. And one of the things that the chemtrails do tend to have, as they did multiple lessons on, is what you know as bromine or bromine. So this bromine is a harmful chemical. It's a halogen, and what it does, it disrupts the system of your thyroids. It actually damages your thyroids, preventing your thyroids from alerting your body of this incoming or this dangerous substance, so that over a period of time it will be faster for your body to fall ill, because it will bypass your immune system and eventually, if you're not strong enough, unalive you. That's the purpose of it, and we did lessons on this already, point proven. So this is not no hearsay she is straight facts. It's straight facts. You can literally type in dibromide or bromine in my my YouTube search, and you'd see what I'm talking about. I listed all the information concerning it, what it breaks down to. What? So the question is, why is it that in the chemtrail? Why is it in the chemtrails? This is what we need to find out. The aim is to really and truly suppress our immune system, so that they can have that level of control once we are under that microscope of being ill constantly. That's all there is. But we know how Esau Edom works too. Everything that they have in their hands, they weaponize. So we need to get that in order. We need to get that understood. But let's go right into the lesson. Scripture tells you what? Let go from the top. It says, honor a physician with the honor due unto him, for the uses which ye may have of him. For Yahweh had created him. Who created him? Yahweh had created him. It says, for of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. Which is correct. Scripture says, what all wisdom cometh from Yahweh, and is with him forever. And if he had created these physicians, these men, to provide the level of comfort and remedies to prolong your life, it is best understood that you listen or take notes on the remedy if you find the lesson might be too long. Alright, at least you know the remedy to combat the situation, so that you yourself wouldn't be in harm's way. That's the purpose of us being here. Let's continue. The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. It says, Yahweh had created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. Hence why I always say, take a little notes on the remedies. You might not take notes on all, because some of the remedies might be a little long, 28 remedies long, so you have the shorter ones that do work as well, which I also provide. Long, short, and even singular herb that has proven itself to fix the situation with multiple clients, to be exact. So with that being said, let's get right into the lesson of your thyroids. We're going to list the functions, and we're going to list what you could use to fix or correct the thyroids. Okay? Let's get into it. Thyroids. It says, the thyroids is a small butterfly-shaped gland located in the front of your neck, just below the Adam's apple. It plays a big role in regulating your body's metabolism, the speed at which your body uses energy. Main functions. The thyroid produces hormone that can control control many processes, like the thyroxine T4 and triiodothyronine, which is T3, regulates heartbeats, body temperature, digestion, and energy. We also have the calcitonin, which helps control calcium levels in the blood and bones. And how the thyroid works: the brain, the pituitary gland, sends out a TSH, or thyroid stimulating hormone, to tell the thyroid how much hormone to make. Too much hormone, which may cause hyperthyroidism, which speeds up metabolism, causing weight loss, anxiety, a rapid heartbeat. Too little hormone is hypothyroidism, which slows metabolism, causing tiredness, weight gain, cold intolerance. And then we have common thyroid problems, which is gouters, enlarged of the thyroid, often from iodine deficiency. Here it is, iodine deficiency, because as far as we understand, iodine is one of the main ways to correct your thyroids, especially from plants and things like sargassum seaweed, sea moss, and things like that. We have listed more, bladderwrack and all these other things, kelp. We have more listed, of course, but this is where you could start at for those who aren't allergic, to be exact. Let's continue. We have the Hashimoto thyroiditis, which immune system attacks the thyroid, which is hypothyroidism. It's part of the hypothyroidism. And we have the Graves' disease, which immune system overstimulates the thyroid, which is a hyperthyroidism disease. As you go on, so this is what you have to understand with the thyroid before you get the remedies, because each remedy listed is enough. Each remedy listed is enough to correct these situations, these parts. So we have remedies based here for exactly for your thyroids to expand and to prevent swelling, as well as to stimulate, increase increase the function states, max functions, that your body could actually be able to do what it needs to do, right? So you wouldn't be feeling off with the heartbeats in certain situations, as we understand. So let's go right into the remedy. We have cayenne pepper, Irish sea moss, or Irish moss to be exact, kelp, like I said before, for what? For your what? For your iodine, kelp, powder aku, and parsley, which also helps to remove heavy metals. We have another remedy which you can get right here. This remedy consists of lemon balm, rhodiola rosea, for thyroid functions. Both also have a certain trace amount of iodine, but the other minerals is used to increase and allow the functions to take place, which would then you have your body will be working properly, for those who don't understand. And T3 and T4 cells are used specifically as a means, as hormone, but a means of fighting as well, for those who don't know. We will get to that eventually. One more we list in here, which deals with nutrient support. And the nutrient support consists of, for those who don't know, this is the remedy that IDs use. I will add the rest, but this is the base one which IDs use. IDs use the nettle, the bladder, sea moss, and nopal. But let's read it. The nutrient support: nettle, tila, nopal or ratchet or cactus or prickly pear, prickly pear leaf or prickly cactus leaf. And we have the bladderwrack, we have the sea moss. Now my remedy for thyroid is your burdock root. Listen to us saying your burdock root, your yellow duck, your sarsaparilla, because it has to be high in iron, and sarsaparilla is known to be one of the highest herbs with the highest amount of iron known on the earth today, one of them. So you're using burdock root, yellow duck, sarsaparilla, chaparral, blessed thistle, and then you go into your bladderwrack capsules, of course, or bladderwrack capsules, of course, with your nettle capsules, of course, or your drink, but more so capsules we doing it right now. And that by itself supposed to assist with the thyroid functions, and what you will be consuming is a more astringent diet with sea moss. Astringent diet is based upon sweet peppers, red, green, yellow, and berries. Berries consist of mulberry, goji berries, elderberries, jamun, or jamamba, how does it call it? Jamun or jamamba, and let's call it the last one just now, I don't remember the name. Blackberries to be exact. So you blend for the astringent part, you're blending it might sound weird. You're blending the sweet peppers, red pepper, the bell peppers, red bell pepper, the yellow bell pepper, and the green, with your berries, all 5 consistent berries, and you're adding coconut water to it, or you're adding regular water to it, but spring water, not regular tap water. You're adding your spring water to it. So you're adding your spring water to it, and you're adding, I believe is with the, you're adding, I think is agave nectar or honey, I believe. I think it's agave nectar you're adding to that. And you're making a drink. That drink's supposed to lead with you for the next 2 days with sea moss jelly, eating sea moss, consuming sea moss with it. You can make a sea moss if you want to with burr bananas, and that will suffice. That should be a meal for the next 2 to 6 days. But the third day of your drink would consist of the capsules, which we called. That is what you're going to use now to rebalance your thyroid, preventing hyper or hypothyroidism, all right? Which is going to correct your overall body functions for those who don't know, all right? So I hope this information is clear and edifying, because at the end of the day, our purpose here is to ensure that you get the best benefits from these herbs recommended, especially with the archems that really need it in this day and age. All right, and you know I'm only doing this for the archems, for Yasharala to be exact. I could care less about other people. If they come in, no problem. But this is basically for my people to be exact. So as it goes on to say, the Bible continues, says, the skill of the physician shall lift up his head. Sulak, wrong part. I'm gonna go up. Then give place to a physician, for Yahweh had created him. Let him not go from thee, for thou hast need of him. There's a time when in their hands has good success, for they shall also pray unto Yahweh that he will prosper that which they give for ease and for remedies to prolong life. So this is the purpose of what we are doing, because at the end of the day, he has sinned before his maker, let him fall into the hand of the physician. And as you can see, all of us, majority of us, many of us have transgressed against Yahweh in one way or the next. So it would be wise, as we trust in Yahweh Bashim Yoshai, that you also trust on the wisdom that he has provided, because he made it clear when he said Yahweh had created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. So I hope this information is clear and edifying, because we know Scripture tells you which I always add, so that you always take some notes, because Bible says, what wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy time, and the strength of salvation, for the fear of Yahweh is his treasure. And the purpose that we are doing this for, so that you could remain with a sound body, because scripture tells you, let's read. It says, the health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. It said, there is no riches above a sound body, like I said, and no joy above the joy of the heart. So we are doing this so that you could remain with your sound body, so you can continue to do the will of the Father which is in heaven. So, Shalom Yasharala, Kal Halalyam Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. We give double honor to the apostles and prophets and elders of James Kamba, Thomas Great Millstone, for the bring forth the 100% truth that have been currently edified under. Shalom to the elect, Tabernacle of David, and I, Roberto Zariak, saying to you, Shalom.